Right, well, I've peed into a cup. Just going to do one of these. Oh, kind of into it. And see what it says. I'm sure it says something like 20 seconds or something. I can never fully remember how long it says. Oh, this feels like the longest 20 seconds of my life. I'm saying that, but you don't pee for 20 seconds, do you? Right, there we go. And we'll wait a couple of minutes and see what it says. Well, let's turn it over then, shall we? Very nervous. Honestly, can't believe it. She will again. That is very definite, very, very, very definite. I've got the 2-pack of these, so I'm just going to go do the one where it gives you how many weeks. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't stop showing you either. I'm very excited. As you may have seen from the few clips, I am pregnant. Baby number 3. I'm very excited. Dan's very excited. It's very early days, so fingers crossed for everything going smoothly. Dan was worried at first, but I think that's, excuse me, I washed it last night, it's gone all fluffy. I think that's because I was very poorly after Stanley. I've not really spoken about how poorly I was, but I've nearly died a couple of times because of it, so of course naturally he is extremely worried. But yeah, just waiting for a phone call back from the doctors to see what to do with my medications and stuff, and they told me I will be under a very close watchful eye for the next 9 months. So yeah, very excited. I'll film little bits of this obviously as I'm going, because this video won't be released for at least another 10 weeks. So, yay. Oh, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. I'm so excited. This is definitely the last one. Because the last time we are opting for a C-section, and I'm going to get a hysterectomy, and then we're going to call it quits. So, baby number 3. Yes. Very excited. Hey, I think it's been about 2 weeks now since I last did the tests and filmed. I think it works out about 5 weeks. I think the date says, yeah, 5 weeks and a couple of days. I've rang my GPs and spoke to them because I'm on certain medications that you can't take while pregnant, or that can be quite dangerous for pregnancy. So I had to ring them to get them to double check what I was taking. They emailed over my consultant at the hospital and told me to ring the midwives as well. So I've got other medications now, and the folic acid I've got to take is very strong and has to be prescribed to go alongside my medication, which is good. And in 2 weeks I've got my first appointment. She has said because of last time and because of my health issues now, they're going to try and see me a lot. So I think I'm going to get a lot of appointments and be there quite a lot and be monitored quite a lot as well. But Danny seems to have calmed down a bit now. Now I think the first initial shock is over. He seems very happy. So we've started clearing things out because we have moved Stanley from the small bedroom into Ellie's old bedroom. She's gone up into the loft conversion. And we was going to make that small bedroom like a bit of a man cave and for him to have his work clothes, but we're going to need that small bedroom now. So we've done a little bit of organising while I am filming another vlog at the minute, by the way. I'm doing my declutter for Christmas vlog, so I'm sat like on my sofa that's currently in the dining room because the living room's empty. Never mind. But yeah, got all my appointments. I'm very excited to, I don't know, see what happens next. No symptoms yet. Well, I'll probably say maybe I got a thing for fizzy drinks this last week. So maybe that might be a craving. I am having sugar-free ones though, which is better for me, obviously, with me being diabetic. But yeah, other than that, there's no really other symptoms at all. I didn't have symptoms with Ellie or with Stanley either, so to me that doesn't mean anything. I know a lot of people carry boys differently to how they carry girls, but I carried both of mine exactly the same. So it's just a guessing game at the minute. We are hoping for a girl. Another girl would be nice, but be just as happy with another little boy. Come on in. I haven't done an update for about 2 weeks now, but I will sit down properly later and update you all on this pregnancy. Very excited. I've got an appointment today, so very excited. Well, hello. Like I said earlier, it's been a couple of weeks now actually since I spoke, but yeah, just have a little bit of a catch up and just tell you what's been going on. I went for my first midwife appointment on Saturday just gone. They booked me in for an early scan, so I've got an early scan. I had an early scan this morning. That scan put me at 7 weeks on one day, but I still need to have a proper scan at 12 weeks just to make sure that obviously that date's right and stuff. So they haven't actually given me an official due date as of yet, but I think I worked it out like 3rd of September or something. I was there quite a while this morning because I have a lot of medication and other illnesses that they obviously have to write down everything, what medication I'm on, check I'm still allowed that medication, if I need to swap anything. Oh my god, it's snowing. Like, it's actually snowing. That's crazy, as if it's snowing. But yeah, I need to check that obviously everything's all okay with that, so that took a while going through all that. I'm on blood thinner tablets, but they said the ones that I'm on, they're unsure whether or not they're safe for pregnant women. So I've been moved over to an injection dose on that. I had them last time with Stanley because of like certain factors you've got to hit to be, like, I'm over 35, diabetic, blah blah blah, to have these things. So that starts as of tomorrow. They are horrible. Hated doing them last time, but hopefully it is only one a day. Last time I was on 2 a day, so hopefully I should be able to cope. I can't believe it's snowing. Hopefully I should be able to cope with the 1 a day. Everything else, like the folic acid, I have to have it prescribed because I have to have a higher dose until I am 20 weeks, I think they said. There's other medications and stuff as well that are swapping and changing when I hit 12 weeks, 18 weeks, like that kind of thing. But obviously I might just update you on those when I get to those. But yeah, that side of it, I'm going to get one of them Libre View 2s to monitor my blood sugars, my diabetes, which would be loads easier. I had it last time with Stanley and it was loads easier to keep on top of it and like scanning it and stuff, because I do work a lot of hours and it's very busy. Like, always remember to put your finger in things like that and always doable. So, oh, what's there, Toby? Come lie down. Yeah, I didn't always remember to do it in time and do it down, and oh god, it was horrendous. Whereas this automatically saves to an app and sends it straight to them, which is loads better. I had a loop biopsy 2019 and they took quite a bit, so of course they have to do sweeps and swabs and stuff to monitor. That's because the amount they took can cause a miscarriage, but luckily that was before Stanley, so everything should be fine. But they have to like test that and make sure we don't get like infections or anything. Toby, come on. I don't know what he's crying out, to be honest. One sec. He just wanted to go out in the snow. That's all. He loves being outside in the snow. But yeah, that's just to make sure I don't get any infections and that everything's okay there. She said from, is it 28 weeks? Or maybe before then, I think it was. I'll be seeing every couple of weeks in scans to check the growth. They have okayed me a C-section if I would like one, because we had quite an awful birth last time. And they said, given everything that happened there, everything that's happened in my health since, obviously they can't see why I can't have one, which is good. I think I'm back again in 2 weeks time. More bloods to check like levels of like my thyroids and stuff like that. And I think I've got me other scan book. Bear with me, I've got my pack. Got my pack. It's got my diabetes book in it as well. I can never remember. Yeah, 20th of February is when my dating scan is, so that's not too far away, but I feel like it will take forever to get here because date dust. I should be 12 weeks on one day then, because their clinic days are Mondays and my full-on week falls on a Sunday at the minute. So yes, we should get an official due date, and then hopefully a few weeks in we'll get an like a C-section date. I think that's about 34 weeks you get that. Yeah, so we're very excited, but we saw the heartbeat. I'll show you the picture in a minute. We saw the heartbeat. Everything was fine. Everything looked fine and strong, so we're doing quite well. So luckily, like I said, we aren't going much longer. But yeah, there is our little baba. Don't really like much at the minute, does it? Bless it, but yeah, baby number 3. But we're very happy. We only bought the one, because obviously it's not really a proper scan picture, is it? I mean, it is, but it's not like, you know, like when we see the full baby or anything. So yeah, on the health side and appointment side, that is everything I've got to update you on. And I'm just gonna have a swig of my cup of tea and then tell you how I've been feeling. So like I said, I am 7 weeks and 1 day. As far as symptoms go, I'm quite lucky. I haven't had any. I've had no sickness, no back pain, no crampy pains. My boobs have been a little tender, but nothing unbearable. I've not felt tired. I've actually been doing really, really well, which I'm quite impressed with. I was the same though with Stanley and Ellie, so I don't know whether maybe I just carry the first trimester quite well, because usually that's meant to be the hardest one. But yeah, I'm not showing or anything. I've not had morning sickness. I've not had any cravings. So I just feel normal, which I suppose in a way the scan was better. In this way, the early scan that we've had, because now it feels a bit more real, because it wasn't really feeling real. Like, we're both still like, oh my God. But then because there's no morning sickness, there's no, 1 second, let me go let the dog in. This is why I haven't filmed anything, because I just don't get 2 minutes, to be honest. But yeah, as I was saying, because I've had no symptoms or anything, like the whole thing's not really felt real, if you like. But you know, now it is. We've got our picture. Like I said, I've got another appointment in 2 weeks. I've got me scanning, it's like 5 weeks, I think it makes it. And everything is going well. I will try and update again. I was hoping to do like a bit of a weekly update on this, but like I said, I've missed 2 weeks. But yeah, I will try and keep you updated as much as I can when things change. How do you think that's it? We still haven't told anybody yet, but I think that's more because of like, obviously being sure, the poorly side of it, and like we said, it's not felt real for us either, so we haven't told anyone yet. I think that's it. I think that's all I've got to tell you. So not really a lot of anything interesting, because like I said, I don't feel like crap or anything, so I'll see you next time and let you know how I'm feeling then. Hi, welcome back. I can't actually remember the last time I updated you guys. It might have been about 2 weeks ago actually, because I don't think I updated you at all last week. I am now 10 weeks tomorrow, which is quite good. We've had a couple of appointments since. I've just started with a little bit of sickness. It seems to be through the night though, and not every night. Just like all of a sudden I need to go be sick and then I'm okay again. I've just started with a little bit of bellyache and a little bit of back pains, which they have said is completely normal, obviously. It's the first time in any pregnancy that I've had symptoms in the first trimester. So yeah, but at least they're not severe. I'm going to, fingers crossed, they're quite lucky they're not severe. There's not really much else to say. I still haven't told many people. I really need to get work told, because I need to do like a risk assessment. So that's kind of like on my to-do list.
We've got our next scan in 2 weeks, our 12-week scan. So we'll give us like an official date, but we think we've worked out, is it the 1st or the 3rd of September? I think my due date's gonna be, but yeah, we'll get an official date, proper date then. They didn't do it at my early scan because they say it's too early to be able to do it then. And what else have I got to say to you? Oh, the only issues I have had is I think my diabetes are taking a bit of a, like my blood sugars are taking a bit of a hit from this pregnancy as well. But I don't know if that's because I've just been sick and stuff as well now. But they are keeping an eye on it. I've got a LibraView in my arm, so it monitors 24/7. They can view it at the hospital 24/7, which is really good. They've changed my medication for that. So hopefully that works for now. I know later on in pregnancy I'll probably end up back on insulin because I did with Stanley. Oh, and me injections, those of you who do know, I'm on blood thinners for life because of recurring blood clots. But because of that, the tablet that I'm on, there is not enough information about it to know whether or not I can take it while pregnant. So I've been moved over to injections. They put me on the highest dose going, and it was horrible. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how horrible that injection was. Just, do you know what though? Putting the needle in my leg was fine. I could quite happily put the needle in, but as soon as you start putting the fluid in, it absolutely felt like it was on fire. It really hit. It was horrible. I was getting myself all wound up. Had my appointment last Monday. Spoke to them about it, and they offered me 2 injections a day instead at lower dosages. So I naturally went into a full state of panic, thinking, oh my God, it's twice a day, I'm going to endure that. But actually the smaller doses are so much better. Like, you can still feel it a little bit, like especially afterwards you can feel where it is and you want to scratch at it, which you're not allowed to do, no scratching, no rubbing, but it doesn't actually hurt now going in, and it doesn't hurt when you put the stuff in either. So I'm definitely sticking to the 2 a day. And yeah, I honestly don't really think I've got anything for you. I feel like this little update is very boring. So yeah, a little bit of sickness, a little bit of backache. We have told a couple of people. Still need a few people to tell, like family members and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I mean, like I said, other than my diabetes, other than sorting out my injections, there's absolutely nothing new. I mean, I went to a party last weekend, a kids party for my cousin's little one, and I feel like I felt big, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm only 10 weeks, but I feel like I feel big already, and that I'm like already showing. And she was like, oh, you've lost weight. And I thought, great. So obviously I'm not as I feel. Maybe I just felt a bit bloated, but that's kind of like boosted my confidence a little bit. But yeah, I feel like I've got something, but I actually haven't yet. I mean, I am a bigger lady anyway, so of course me actually showing, like looking like I'm pregnant rather than looking chunky, will probably take a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the fact that people think I look skinnier, even though I am now 10 weeks pregnant. So yeah, quick short update for you guys. I've got no appointments next week. I don't think. No, I haven't got any appointments next week or the week after. So my next appointment is the 20th of Feb, which will be my 12-week dating scan. I'm very excited about that appointment and seeing Baba again, because you just feel dead on edge, don't you? Like the first 12 weeks are like the worst, because you don't know if everything's okay, you don't know if everything's grown okay. I have unfortunately experienced the not okay before, so it puts me on edge, like all the way through. Like with Stanley, we went for an early scan just to kind of settle myself a bit, and even though we had a scan at 7 weeks and you can see the heartbeat, that obviously doesn't mean a lot. I know it doesn't, but obviously fingers crossed everything's okay. Obviously I am at higher risk because of health issues, and like a loop biopsy that I had, they took quite a big amount. So that puts me at a risk as well. But since that loop biopsy, I've had Stanley, so obviously that's a good sign that everything should be okay. But yeah, I will try. I have got a full week of work next week and a full week the week after. I've been trying to use up some holiday dates because our holidays go up to March and I had loads of holidays to use. So I've been trying to use them up, but I've got 2 full weeks. I will try and find 5-10 minutes to update you on any changes. And then I shall see you on the 20th. Well, maybe the day after, depending, for an update on our scan. And I'll show you the scan picture, and I will also give you our due date. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to. I am absolutely rubbish. It has been another 2 weeks since I filmed. To be honest though, not a lot's changed. Still no symptoms really. Maybe a little bit of sickness, but like nothing that's like stuck out or anything. Tomorrow is our 12-week scan, so I will bring you along for as much of that as I possibly can, because I do have 2 other appointments as well with the midwife and my consultant, because obviously there's a lot to go through in my medical history. But yeah, I can't believe I'm 12 weeks already. It's definitely flown. We've told a couple of people now, so and they're very excited, and everyone's excited for the scan tomorrow, which is good. Sorry, Toby's just snoozing with me. Right, Toby. Dan's just going in the bath, and then I'm going to go in the bath. But yeah, well, this vlog has been nearly over. It'd be nice to like look back and rewatch like the bits that I filmed that I've probably completely forgot about, and then show you the 12-week scan and vlog bits then. I've been trying to do my normal vlogs, but I've just been really busy at work, so finding like 2 minutes to pick up the camera when you work weekends is not always an easy thing. I did plan on filming today, but that went a bit skew with. I think I filmed about 3 clips that are all about 10 seconds long. So, I don't know. We are going away next week, so I might do a bit of a like holiday vlog while we're away. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might even catch you up on Tuesday for my 12-week scan appointment.
Do you remember all those wild nights? 'Cause I've been flicking through the highlights to when you said you loved me for the first time, and I just couldn't get my words right. Why do all of the good memories hurt the most? All I see is your face when my eyes are closed. You're like all of the good songs I can't forget, always stuck in my head. Well, now I'm on my own.
Well, I went for my 12-week scan 3 weeks ago now? 2 weeks ago? It's been a couple of weeks. I had every intention of sitting down the next day and filming and updating you all, but I've just been so busy. And then we were poorly. We had that sickness bug that was going around, so that kind of laid me up for a couple of days. This is literally the only spare 10 minutes I've got before finishing cleaning and going to work. So yeah, all went well. Baby was laid on its side, so couldn't get a decent enough picture. But actually, it turns out, is that the picture? Yeah. It actually turns out that I am a week ahead of what we thought. So that was meant to be my 12-week scan, and I was 12 weeks and 6 days. So that makes me 15 weeks today. I'm going to say 15 weeks today. I'm rubbish at keeping up and remembering. Yeah, 15 weeks today, we'll go with that. Not a lot has changed, to be honest. I've had a bit of backache. Not really had anything else. My skin's been a bit horrible this time though, which is weird because normally your skin goes really nice, doesn't it? But it's been really dry this time round. But yeah, we've got our next scan booked in. So in 5 weeks' time, we'll find out what the gender is. I've got to know. I can't wait. I'm too impatient. They did all my bloods again because, like I said, I've got a couple of things, like a couple of illnesses. So like they have to keep a top eye on me. I've had about, God knows how many scans I've had. The week after my 12-week scan, ended up with another scan just to double check because one of my conditions can affect the baby's heartbeat. So they need to keep on top of my medication for that. So of course every time I'm there I have bloods just to make sure that that's all okay, but I've not heard anything, so I'm assuming that it's all okay. Yeah, we've told people now, so it's out there on social media, everybody knows, everybody's happy. Just now need to do my risk assessment at work because the job I do can be quite risky, so just need to sit and do that. I've already got my holiday days in, well, I'm using up my holiday weeks before I then start my maternity. I've got my maternity date that I want to start, so that's good. Which, well, that'll be when I sit down and do everything with work. I'll let them know when that is. But yeah, we're just really happy now, looking at some bits. Getting a couple of white bits, because obviously, like I said, we don't know the gender at the minute. Stanley's nearly outgrowing one size of clothes, so we'll keep hold of a few bits, just to see, like I said, wait to see what it is. But I am fingers crossed for a girl, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I've already got a girl, I've already got a boy, but Danny's sister, she's not very maternal, and she said that she want kids, so these will be the only 2 grandkids that his mum and dad get. So it'd be nice to be able to give them one of each. I'd love to give Dan one of each, you know, just so he's got one of each, because this is our last. We have decided that we're not having any more after this one. So yeah, fingers crossed for a girl. I mean, I'll be happy if it's a boy, because Stanley's the most cutest little boy I've ever seen, so 2 of him would be nice. But yeah, that's all I've got to update you all on. Thanks for joining me in my journey in my first trimester, even though it's been a slightly longer first trimester than planned because I've been rubbish at filming and updating. Here's to enjoying this pregnancy, and I'll keep you updated. I might do a vlog like every couple of weeks or something, just to let you know like how I've been growing. I've got a little bit of a bump, but I'm a bigger girl anyway, so I was always a little bit chubby. See if I can show you it. You got a little bit of a bump going. So yeah, like I said, in a couple of weeks time I might sit down and update you again and show you my bump then, and hopefully then the one after that will be a gender reveal party. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you're on this pregnancy journey as well, good luck, and I hope everything goes fine for you, and I hope you're feeling great and enjoying it.